the short staff. This comes about up here on me. This is not rattan. It's not white oak, just a regular hardwood. I'm 5'8", like I said, this is about where it comes. So find one similar if you want to practice this. You could do this with a longer staff as well, but hardwood is a different experience. Just keep that in mind. So I'm going to show you a technique with this. This is a good way to learn this with a smaller staff like this. I recommend you practice outside on the grass instead of on a hard surface, because you're probably going to drop this a lot trying to learn this technique. This is one of the more difficult techniques I've ever had to teach. It looks a lot easier than it is, but I'm going to break it down real slow and let you see it frame by frame. And it's an excellent start, like I said. It'll improve your hand speed big time because you have to relax your muscles. So we've got a high energy movement going that you can hear. We'll see if the microphone on this phone picks it up, but it's pretty loud if you're in person. So the technique is one of 8. The fire element, fire staff number 1. I'm going to start by opening my hand, and then I'm going to open my other hand, and I'm going to roll. See how I pinch the staff with my thumb and the inside of the hand. And I'm going to go over the base of the thumb, and I'm going to catch the staff. This is the technique. Now what you'll find most of the time when you start this is instantly dropping it. Don't be discouraged. Slow it down. You want to start this motion slow. Here it is. Now, once you get developed, it's going to speed up. This is where we want it, right here. Slow it down, breathe. Now, you should be able to do this with one hand. If you move it right, you got to go over the base of the thumb and the back of the wrist this way, right? Because what'll happen if you just go over the hand like this, see how there's more there on my right? Now if you go one more turn, watch, see? Now we're running out of staff. We want it to oscillate back and forth. So see, it goes all the way over, there's a little more on the right, then I'm right back where I started. So it's oscillating back and forth. One hand, you should be able to get this way, but you need to stay stuck to the staff the whole time. This will also help your Wing Chun, your Jiu-Jitsu, anything where you're contacting and you're sticking, because it'll help you stick. Yes, Jiu-Jitsu is very sticky. Excellent ways of technique. Through being sticky, that will develop on the staff. So look for that if you do Wing Chun. Okay. An easier way to do this, if you're really having a hard time, is just like this. It's much simpler, but I recommend you learn this method. This is going to get you to the energy faster. You can slow down your breathing. But here it is. Every time I go to here. Now this is okay to do, because what'll happen is it'll get you used to going over this hand, and then all you have to do is practice sticking. Here's a motion. See? So you see how it's fire, right? Okay, so it's sticky, it's wood, it's also earth, right? It's also air, and it's also water in its flow, but the emphasis is fire, okay? Fire is the base element of the energy we're using here. So you want to not only hear the wood against the bone, but you want to hear the wood in the air. Tornado power, propeller power. Will you hit your shins? Yes. But if your condition is nothing, this is not a very dangerous weapon if you accidentally hit yourself in the shin or the elbow. You hit an opponent, that's a different story. So anyway, if you found this video on the fire staff, #1 in the series, informative, click that like button. Even better, subscribe. We appreciate it. We've been getting more subscribers. We haven't had a lot of views per video. Something's a little off that we might be doing on the algorithm. I'm not sure, but I'm looking into that. Anyway, we appreciate your positive feedbacks through the likes. I may put the comments back on at some point, but for now, I'm gonna hold off on that. If you wanna get a hold of me, centerfist@hotmail.com. I'm available. All right. Seafood Les Clements, out.